Hey friends, it's Mel. Welcome back to my channel. We have had a bunch of snowy, cold weather here in East Tennessee, and I thought it would just be a perfect cozy day to make a banana pudding. This recipe, like everything I make, it's yummy, but it's so simple and easy. The one ingredient that might be a little different is the sweetened condensed milk, but it takes this banana pudding to a whole nother level. The first thing that we're going to start with is our pudding base. You're just going to take 2 boxes of instant vanilla pudding, the small boxes. They're about 3.5 ounces, I think. And you're just going to mix those together with 3 cups of cold milk. I know banana pudding is something that you usually think of eating in the summer, but I had just had a hankering for it, and I just decided we were going to have it this weekend. We had company. My daughter's boyfriend was here for the weekend. We got snow, and I thought it would be a perfect time that we could all share this. I don't even pull out my electric mixer for this. I just use a whisk and do it by hand. You can see it does not take long for that pudding to get mixed up and already begin to set up just a little bit. Now here comes the sweetened condensed milk. I've never used fat-free before, but that was all they had at the store. So you're just going to pour that in to your pudding. And a little trick that I like to use to clean out my can is to just take my whisk and twirl it around up inside the can, and you can see how all that thick, rich, sweetened condensed milk will just come right on out. You don't want to leave any of that good stuff behind. This milk does something to the texture of this pudding that I just love. It gives it an extra richness, of course, but it gives it a thick body that kind of holds up a little bit better, and it doesn't seem to get so mushy or runny. I love this recipe, and it was given to me by a friend that I used to work with named Priscilla. Now you're going to take a small carton of whipped topping. I think this is 8 ounces. It's the smaller carton. There's another one that's about twice this size, but you're just going to take half of this carton and you're just going to gently fold that Cool Whip into your pudding mixture. Now we're just going to start layering. I'm starting with vanilla wafers, and I'm just putting a few down in the bottom of a pretty little bowl I've got here, and then I'm going to go in with bananas next. Of course, you can just layer however you want to. Use more bananas, less bananas. If it was up to me, I may not even put bananas in here. I just like the pudding and vanilla wafers. I do enjoy that bite of banana every now and again, but I'd be fine without it too. After I've got a little bit of that layered, and mine's not perfect, you know, nothing I make here is perfect, but I'll just take me a big measuring cup and scoop some of that pudding mixture over on top of that. Then I'm just going to spread it out nice and even. And then I'll just repeat my layers. I want to say a special thank you to Ryan. That is my daughter's boyfriend. He is a great photographer, and he has helped me so much on my YouTube channel. Had he not found me a very easy, user-friendly editing software, I would probably not ever gotten a video out. But I'm very simple and just film on my phone, but Ryan is a great photographer, and he has a very nice camera, and he had a new lens that he was wanting to mess around with, and I said, by all means, film this for me. I love when Ryan's here and he can film these little specialty videos for me because he does such a great job. So big thank you to Ryan for filming this beautiful video and just for all the help that he always gives me. I just appreciate you, Ryan. You can see I'm always going to go in for just a little bit extra vanilla wafers. They don't have to be laid out perfect in a row. Just however you want to put them in there, just spread them out a little bit. Nobody's really going to see the layers. I like to end on the top with pudding. Now that's pretty just like it is, but I do like to save half of that Cool Whip topping to put over the top of mine. I'll just kind of mix it around and fluff it up just a little bit so that it'll stretch just a little bit further and be kind of easier to spread. And I'm just really carefully taking that Cool Whip and spreading it across the top of my pudding. Again, this is pretty just to leave like it is, but I will show you just a cute little technique. I like things to look kind of rustic. If you just want to leave it with the whip topping, you can just take your spatula and kind of dab it down in there, and it will make like little peaks, and you could just leave it just like this. Or you can do a little something else that I like to do. I just take some more of my vanilla wafers and put them in a baggie. These were very fresh, so they just crunched up with my fingers, no problem at all. And I just like to make me some little vanilla wafer crumbs. And I'll just sprinkle that over the top of that Cool Whip. Gives you a little extra vanilla wafer on the top. I think it makes it look really pretty too. With all good desserts like this, you're going to put the lid on it, stick it in the fridge at least 3 or 4 hours and let it get cooled and set up. We pulled it out later that night. We had a big pot of soup on the stove that we ate for dinner. And look at this banana pudding dessert. You can see the thickness I'm talking about that the sweetened condensed milk gives it. I absolutely love that. I think this is delicious and it is so pretty. I thank you for being here, and until Sunday, I send you love as always from my kitchen.